So Sustainability Week is running April 20th, 10 a.m. to April 25th, 8 p.m. local time. Let's run through the details and some tips and tricks. Bonuses during this event are going to be 2 times XP for spinning a Pokestop for the first time. So any Pokestop with a halo on it, you're getting double XP. Wild spawns during the event, we're going to have Oddish, Grimer, Turtwig, Grotle, Cherubi, which is a new shiny by the way, Trubbish, Ferroseed, and Oranguru, which is a new Pokemon. We'll talk about that Pokemon in a bit. And rare spawns will be Venusaur and Phantom. The Pokemon attracted to Mossy lure modules is going to change during this event. Gloom, Weeping Bell, Chikorita, Grotle, Cherubi, Swaddle, Alolan Diglett, Blossom, and Nincada will all be attracted to these lures. We'll have exclusive 7-kilometer eggs during the event, hatching Alolan Diglett, Larvitar, Cherubi, and Oranguru. A free bundle in the shop that will give you access to a Mossy lure module. So we're also going to have some exclusive research during the event. First of all, there'll be a collection challenge in which you need to catch a Cherubi, a Grimer, a Weeping Bell, a Gloom, a Trubbish, and a Grotle, which will get you 10,000 XP, a Meganium, and 15 Great Balls. Note that the Weeping Bell and the Gloom, I believe, are exclusive Mossy lure spawns, so you have to go to those to get those Pokemon. We also have some field research. Huge shout out to LeakDuck. They finally made an update where they keep track of all the field research. So on screen are all the tasks. Catch 5 grass type Pokemon, get you a Turtwig, a Snivy, or a Chespin. Catch 3 Trubbish can get you a Silver Pineapple. Walk 3 kilometers will be for the Phantom. Kind of sucks it's a walk 3 kilometers. I guess you could stack 3 of them and get 3 Phantom encounters. Catch 3 Grimers for a Trubbish. So that's going to be a task for Trubbish. Not a very tough task. Walk 1 kilometer for a Cherubi and power Pokemon 5 times for the 50 Mega Venusaur or 50 Mega Bombasnow energy. Stack 3 of those, complete them all at once, and that's 150 Mega energy. Definitely a good task there. Finally, on the official blog post, it does say complete timed research during Community Day and we'll plant trees. On Saturday, April 23rd from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time, there's going to be timed research available and each phase will require you to walk 1 kilometer, and in doing so, you will get an encounter with a Cherubi. I will cover this timed research on the 22nd, the day before Community Day, once we know what the exact tasks are, but stay tuned for some more timed research on Stuffle Community Day this coming weekend. Now with the event details out of the way, let's hop right into the tips and tricks of the event, starting with the bonus 2 times XP for spinning a new stop. Let's do some quick maths. Spinning a Pokestop gives you 100 XP and spinning a new Pokestop gives you 200 XP. During this event, of course, it's going to be 400 XP for spinning a new Pokestop. Only that part of the equation is getting doubled. So spinning a Pokestop with a halo on it gets you 500 XP during this event. And of course, if you throw in a lucky egg, that's 1,000 XP per new Pokestop spun. Just to give you guys some numbers, for example, spinning 100 new Pokestops during this event on a lucky egg will get you 100,000 XP. So yes, I think going to a new city, a new place where there's a lot of Pokestops you haven't spun can be worth it. Putting on a lucky egg, spinning a lot of stuff, you can get a decent amount of XP. But all in all, it is still not an amazing amount of XP for all the Pokestops you are going to be spinning, plus travel costs and all that stuff. So my tip here is potentially if there is a place with a lot of Pokestops that you haven't spun yet, a lot of Pokestops with those halos, throw in a lucky egg and go spin those to get some XP. But if every Pokestop in your area or your city has mostly been spun by you, I don't think it's worth traveling to another city for this event. Now let's talk about wild spawns. What are the best ones during this event? There's a lot of good ones. First of all, we have Oddish, which of course evolves into Vileplume or Blossom. Both Vileplume and Blossom are pretty good for the Great League, specifically in special limited cups, like that we saw with the Vileplume in the Love Cup. We also have Grimer, which evolves into Muck. Specifically, Shadow Muck is actually a pretty good Great League and Ultra League Pokemon, has a decent moveset, as well as you can get Grimer candies to invest into a Alolan Muck, which is a good Ultra League Pokemon. We do have Cherubi, which you can evolve into the Sunny form of Cherim, and Sunny Cherim is a pretty good Great League Pokemon in some limited cups. I believe it's good in the Love Cup as well. A lot of good Pokemon in the Love Cup. However, note next Tuesday is going to be Cherim Spotlight Hours, so you can get one through there as well. We do have Ferroseed, which evolves into Ferrothorn, obviously a great shiny, and Ferrothorn, a good Great League and Ultra League Pokemon. In the Ultra League though, it's best when you invest XL candies as a Pokemon, so you are going to need to be above level 40 and have access to those. We also of course have Venusaur spawning in the wild, which Venusaur is a good Great League and Ultra League Pokemon if you miss this Community Day. You're gonna have to Elite TM these ones to get Frenzy Plant, so it is gonna be pretty expensive, but you can also use these Venusaurs in the Mega form if you don't have a good one for the Mega and you miss Bulbasaur Classic Community Day. Finally, Phantom, which evolves into the God Trevenant, one of the best Great League and Ultra League Pokemon right now. If you don't have a Phantom and you missed the Halloween event when it got released, this is the event to get it and get those PvP IVs. Remember, by the way, Phantom is a free evolution if you trade it, so trading Phantoms is not a bad idea during this event. Now, you can actually get a crazy amount of Stardust during this event based off the wild spawns. We're gonna have Trubbish spawning the wild. Although it's not a meta-relevant Pokemon, it does get you 750 Stardust every time you catch it, and even more if you use a Star Piece or catch it during cloudy weather when it's weather boosted. I definitely recommend catching every single Trubbish you see during this event. Also, Grotle and Venusaur, being both stage 1 and stage 2 Pokemon, give you extra Stardust every time you catch them. Grotle gives you a base 300 Stardust, and Venusaur gives you a base 500 Stardust. So catching these Pokemon, of course, with Star Pieces and Weather Boost for even more Stardust. Plenty of Stardust is to be made during this event. Look out for those Pokemon if you're low on Stardust. Now, I quickly also want to talk about the Mossy lure spawns. I think a lot of people could potentially be putting down Mossy lures since we are getting some from the research, from the free box, and the spawn spawns have changed. So let's go through what spawns from the Mossy lures are worth getting. Of course, Gloom, which evolves into the Blossom and Violet Plume. We already talked about that. We also have Weeping Bell, which evolves into Victory Bell, a pretty good Great League Pokemon, especially in a shadow form. Chikorita, which evolves into Meganium, a good Great League and Ultra League Pokemon. Again, we have the Cherubi, which we already talked about, and we have Blossom. There are also some stage 2 and 3 Pokemon in this bunch. We have the Gloom, Weeping Bell, and the Grottle, which again, all 3 stage 3s will give you 300 stars per catch, so great to grab those off the lures. And of course, Blossom, which is actually a final evolution Pokemon, so 500 stars for every catch you get for those. So lures are not bad to stick around to get some extra stars and a couple meta relevant Pokemon in there. Now there's going to be a field research task for Trubbish. At the time I'm recording this section of the video, I don't know what the task is, so I'll just go ahead and throw it up on screen, but I definitely recommend getting these tasks, getting these encounters with Trubbishes, but then actually running from the Trubbish. If you run from a Pokemon from a field research task, it puts it up in its stack tasks. On screen is a great visualizer of what it is. It's pretty much just a long list of tasks that you can re-encounter at any date when you feel like you want to actually catch this Pokemon and complete the task. I recommend doing the Trubbish tasks, running from them, and holding on to those Trubbish encounters until an event where we're getting 2 times or 3 times catch Stardust. Since Trubbish already gives you a base 750 Stardust, you can multiply this all the way up to 3,375 Stardust per Trubbish catch on 3 times catch XP with a Stardust. Definitely stack those Trubbishes, hold on to them for the next 2 times or 3 times catch Stardust event. Now we do have the new Pokemon Oranguru coming to Pokemon Go, and I'm sure a lot of people are wondering if it's any good, so let's take a look at it right now. Oranguru is a normal and psychic type Pokemon. Has a base attack of 168, stamina of 207, and defense of 192, learning the quick moves Confusion, Zen, Headbutt, and Yawn, and charge moves Psychic, Foul Play, and Future Sight. As far as the raid meta goes, Oranguru is not going to be good. Completely outclassed in the psychic type category by Pokemon like Mewtwo and Alakazam, and normal is not a good type for raids. What about for PvP? In the Great League, Oranguru is going to lose to a lot of the meta, as you can see on screen. The blue circles means it loses, X's means it wins. The only Pokemon it's really beating here are Medicham, Trevenant, Lickitung, Wishcash, Nidoqueen, and Machamp, anything really weak to Psychic or Ghost type that can't hit its normal typing. In the Ultra League, it's pretty much the exact same meta, not going to be good. Again, only really winning against Ghost type Pokemon and Pokemon weak to Psychic. And its CP is way too low to compete viably in the Master League. However, Oranguru is actually going to have some play in some limited cup metas, specifically looking at Oranguru in the upcoming Retro Cup, where I believe Dark Steel and Fairy type Pokemon are banned, pretty much the Pokemon that counter Oranguru. It will have play, taking a lot of wins against the Retro Cup meta. So Oranguru is going to be a special cup mon you can run in certain special cups. Still won't be amazing, but still a Pokemon you can run. And by the way, you want to run Confusion, Foul Play, Psychic. Now let's talk about the 7-kilometer eggs. The 7-kilometer eggs during the event are hatching a Alolan Diglett, Larvitar, Cherubi, and Oranguru. Are they worth it? They're all right, is what I'm going to say. We just had the Spring and Spring event with absolutely amazing eggs, and I was a huge fan of those, but now we're going into these eggs. I do think maybe hatching the Larvitar and the shiny Cherubi would be kind of cool. I don't know if spending a bunch of incubators on these eggs is really going to be worth it. All in all, I would just throw my free incubator on these 7-kilometer eggs. Try your luck at maybe getting some candies for Larvitars through the eggs so you can invest into your Shadow Tyrannitars and your future Mega Tyranitar. If you do end up deciding to hatch these eggs though, since they are gift eggs and the only way to get them is by opening a gift from the friend, that's how you get 7-kilometer eggs. If you hatch them and a friend lived far away from you, these Pokemon are going to be considered distance Pokemon since technically their native origin was from where your friend sent that gift. So hold on to those Pokemon and you can trade them for your Pilot Medal, which we'll talk about in a second. If you don't know, Platinum Medals in Pokemon Go, you need 35 of them to go from level 48 to 49. Even if you're super far from this level threshold, definitely recommend working on your Platinum Medals now because they're not easy medals to get. There are 5 medals I recommend during this event. First of all, we have the Sightseer Medal, visit 2,000 unique Pokestops. If you decide to go out to one of those new areas to spin all those new Pokestops to get all that extra XP you're going to be getting with the bonus, this is going to be the medal that you will be working on because you need to spin 2,000 individually different Pokestops to complete this medal. We also have the Pilot Medal, which I just talked about. If you get those 7-kilometer eggs, hold on to those Pokemon and you can trade them with a friend to work on your Pilot Medal since these Pokemon are going to be considered distance. So trade this Pokemon with a locally caught Pokemon and you can stack up a lot of kilometers towards your Pilot Medal. The Scientist Medal, evolve 2,000 Pokemon. Now, although Phantom is a rare spawn during the event, if you receive a Phantom from trade, it's actually going to be completely free instead of 200 candies to evolve it into Trevenant. If you and your friends stock up a lot of these Phantoms, go ahead and mirror trade them. You can hold on to all these Phantoms, evolve them for your Scientist Medal. Another thing you could potentially do is hold on to these Phantoms until a double evolve XP Spotlight Hour. The next one will most likely be sometime next month. Go ahead, throw in a lucky egg, and you can get 2,000 XP per evolution, but these evolutions are going to be free since Phantom is completely free to evolve. Now, although we don't have increased lure module timers, the Picnicker Medal is still a pretty decent one to go after during this event. Mossy lures are kind of the name of the game for this event, so a lot of people might be potentially going and looking out for them since we're getting exclusive spawns. So throwing down some Mossy lures, working on your Picnicker Medal, use the lure module to help any trainer catch your size member Pokemon is not a bad idea. Make sure you drop them in busy areas to get this medal completed the easiest. Final medal here is going to be the Successor Medal of Mega Evolve a Pokemon 1,000 times. We are getting field research tasks for Mega Energy for Venusaur and Abomasnow. So using that Mega Energy and Mega Evolving back and forth of Venusaur and Abomasnow to work on your successor medal is not a terrible idea, since you can get this Mega Energy for free. And yeah, that's promotion tips and tricks of the event. As always, guys, if I missed any, feel free to comment below and let me know what part of the event you're most excited for. Me, myself, is probably gonna be those wild phantom spawns. I wanna get some more candies for my XL Trevenant for the Ultra League, and follow for more tips, everyone. Peace.